Hi guys, so welcome back to FAV Studio School. We're so glad to have you here again. I hope you enjoyed the previous videos, and the only thing we're gonna do today is slightly different because we're in a national lockdown, I'm afraid. We cannot do 3 light setup with the model. So we're gonna have to skip that and delay that until we can actually do that. But what we're gonna do today, we're gonna shoot some product. So basically we're gonna do very simple setup. We're gonna do very simple lighting, which is gonna be 1 light in this video, and then next video we're gonna have 2 lights. The video after we're gonna have 3 lights. They're all gonna be LED lights. We're gonna use only LED lights for those 3 videos, and then after we're gonna, because as you know, product photography might require more than 3 lights. For a lot of product photography, people use 4 or 5 lights. So we're gonna use strobe lights for that, but that's in the next video. So we're gonna shoot perfume today. We chosen Victoria's Secret perfume, and nothing particular why we chose that. It's just a nice color, and then we wanted to try our new backdrop that we built. So a few tips on when you shoot perfume, because it's see-through bottle. Some of them, they might not be see-through, but when you shoot see-through bottles, just make sure you take off all the labels that doesn't have to be there. So like stating milliliters of the perfume, etc. That's normal in the bottom of the perfume, because when you shoot, you'll see that through, and to remove that in post-production is going to be quite difficult. Another tip is just if you carry this around, probably you do, because you're wiping your lens before you shoot to remove all the dust. So you want to make sure you clean the bottle properly, and preferably use gloves to put the bottle back after it's clean, because you don't want to have any fingerprints on the picture when you take it. So yeah, let's go and try and shoot, and then once we go along, I'll give you some more tips, etc., and explain the light when we change it. For the first setup, we're gonna use our LED light from Pixapro. We're gonna set it on full power. At the moment it's dimmed a little bit because we're filming. So this is sort of the layout of the setup with all those props, etc., and the perfume in the middle. We might move the light around when we take a picture, because we don't want any reflections, etc., on the bottle. So we just move around and see where the reflection disappears. Also, to put my camera on, I'm experimenting a little bit to see the ways that it's easier to adjust the height of the camera when you shoot. If you want to lower your shot, put it higher a little bit. So we use this Pixapro stand that goes literally up and down. When you press the hand, it goes up and down. But because it has a weight on here, it's not as smooth at the moment. And I'm also going to put a Mon-Fri head on it, so just to be able to adjust angles easier. So yeah, that's it. Let's go and let's see what we can get. So as you see in the picture, some of the props could stand better in the picture. So basically what you do, you just look at the picture, you take a picture, move the woods around, and then you take a picture again and see if you're happier with the combination and how it looks. And also tilted the bottle a little bit, so it gives different dimension to the picture. So yeah, let's go and take a picture again, see how it looks. So I'm quite happy with the picture at the moment, the way it looks. But still, there's so many ways you can actually to make the product look by just moving the light around. So I'll just move the light around for you, and then you see how it. You can actually see visually how it changes just by moving the light around, how the shadows change, where they go, and so on. So guys, I think we're done with this one, and then we're gonna reset the lights now and try and create different look to the same product with the same 1 light. So yeah, that's it. Let's do that. So guys, just if you wonder why everything's dark when behind the scenes is going on, because we're shooting with LED light, we cannot have any other lights coming in onto our product. So if you shoot with LED, you need to blindfold all the windows. You cannot use any other lights, so basically it needs to be pitch black so you can fully 100% control the light that you're shooting the product with. Yeah, I'm just gonna change this light reflector to snoot, my regular snoot. So I'll put the regular snoot and I'm gonna have a grid on it, so then it directs the light straight rather than sort of, it would not go wide anyway because it's a snoot, but this just keeps the light direct, the grid. And I want to try to bounce that light straight into the back of the perfume bottle. So the light goes through the back, through the back of the perfume bottle, and the camera is going to be on the other side. So you should create quite a cool effect, and we'll see how it's gonna look once I set. Okay, so the light is set in the back. I'm just gonna have to adjust all my props. I'll probably take them away for now. So once we put the product in place, then we place our props around and see how the way it works the best, and kind of fits the mood that we're looking for. So just carefully, not touching the bottle too much. Just gonna place that inside our box that we painted in pink to actually match the color of the perfume bottle. And I think that's Victoria's Secret most favorite color anyway. So cool, I'm happy with the light coming from kind of back side. Probably twist the bottle a little bit more. So it's actually coming kind of directly from the back. So now we have one problem, because I wanted the light to go through the bottle only, without spilling on the sides. And now you have light coming through here and here, and then also through the bottle. So as I said before, I'm gonna use some of the boards to kind of kill some of the light that's coming from the snoot, and I'll use some of the white panels just to kind of bounce the light that's coming from the snoot back onto the front of the bottle. So yeah, let's see how it goes, and we're gonna come back to you once I take a test shot and we see what we need to change. As we can see, we still have quite a lot of light coming here onto the picture on our set as well. And in the picture, I don't want to see this following into the bottle. I just want to see the bottle lit, and I would like to kill that light here. There's many ways we can do that. Adding an extra black board, like small tiny black board, just to kill the light coming in. Or you can use your props. So if to use your props, you just put that in the way, and you kind of see where the light, where the shadow that the prop casts finishes. So you just want that to finish next to your bottle, just like that. So it doesn't matter it goes on the prop, because it's gonna look quite nice in the picture. So just to break it up, you just add another prop to break that continuous light coming from the LED light. And also here you can add more sticks just to kill the light that comes on the bottom of the bottle. So in the front there's no light coming in, rather than just through the bottle itself. So same here, I can put it, actually this one, I want to kill the light that goes here. So what you can do, just put it closer, maybe probably take a bigger prop. See, you kill that, and then just put another prop so it kills the light on the other side. So basically the only light we have now coming in front of the image is through the bottle. There's nothing spilling from the sides, etc. So let's try to take a shot and see how it looks. So in the end we kind of finished up with using one bigger piece of blackboard and two blackboard stripes, just to kind of give this kind of gap here. So the light goes only through the limited gap straight onto the bottle, and then we used whiteboard in front of the bottle, kind of straight in front of the light on the other side of the bottle. And so yeah, so this is the final setup with one light, and we gave completely different look from what we had on the first set. So as you see, I started moving the lights around a little bit. So this is the number 3, basically, our last look that we're gonna try and set it up and get it perfect. For this look, I'm gonna have to have overhead shot. So I'm gonna set my camera exactly above the subject, which is a perfume bottle. And I'm gonna actually change our, we're still gonna use a snoot, but we're gonna use an optical snoot that comes from Pixapro as well. I love that. You can do so many things so much easier than you would try and get that with the actual snoot and trying to put things in places or cutting the paper and putting light through different cuts, whatever. It's all done, and you can use it multiple times. So basically I'm just gonna swap this for an optical snoot, and we're gonna have a light coming from the side of the subject, not touching our backdrop, going only through the glass bottle, perfume glass bottle. I have an idea in my mind. We'll see if I can get that in the picture. So to try and get the shot that I want to go for, we'll try and use this line. Not sure if you can see in the camera, but yeah, we're gonna use this line with optical snoot, and yeah, let's see if it's gonna be easy or difficult to get that. So basically, we just put the line into the metal holder, and the metal holder goes between the light and the lens. So yeah, it's very nice gadget to have in the studio. Makes your life much easier. So in the image you can see that our backdrop is still getting lit, where I wanted only the bottle to be lit and the backdrop would not have any lights apart from reflections from the bottle itself. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift this bottle by placing one of our pink props under, so raising the bottle away from the actual backdrop that is on. And we're gonna adjust the light, and we're gonna try and take another shot and see how it looks. As you've seen and I explained, we lifted the perfume bottle a little bit up from the actual backdrop by placing one of the wooden blocks under, and that's also pink, so it kind of doesn't, because it's a see-through bottle, it would distract if it's a different color, etc. So we've done that. We turned the light sideways a little bit. So guys, so we've gone through 3 different light setups using one LED light only, using a couple different modifiers. I think we achieved quite reasonably different images using only one light, which is quite great. So I hope if you try something like that as well yourself, it can be challenging. Just take time, don't rush, try move the light around, see shadows, etc. And just it needs to be you anyway in the image, so just feel what looks good for you. That means it's good. So yeah, so next time we're gonna have 2 lights to play with. Yeah, and just stay creative, stay positive. I know we're locked down, probably it's gonna take some time still until we're gonna get out of it. But yeah, just stay creative and wait for more videos to come. And that's it, bye.